video. Enjoy people. Okay, tell me what you see.
All names are interlinked.
First we
All names are
Interlinked.
interlinked, thank you.
and then when we do this activity, I have, as a project manager, I have to see that who are the expert in this weaving.
Yeah.
So
Abu seems to be the expert.
he is the expert, and he all the activity and coordinate this activity
Thank you.
efficiently.
Thank you.
Designations are invisible.
Designations are invisible. Name is invisible. Yeah. I mean, do you see your name?
No.
No.
I hardly can find my name.
You hardly can find your name. You know what's the learning of that? It's like being in our organization in DHL. We don't see your name anymore.
We are in the same place.
Exactly, you're in the same organization. We don't see your names anymore. So don't be so feeling important about your name. If you were to turn this around, will you be able to see your designations?
No.
No. So don't feel so proud about your designations. Yeah? You're just part of the organization. Yes or no?
Yes.
The story is everybody important? Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Everybody's important. I mean, for example, who's this guy? This is what? Shaukat?
Yes.
Yeah, this is Shaukat. Said Shaukat. Alhamdulillah, Shaykh. Let's say Said Shaukat doesn't come early to work. Example. Let's say he doesn't come early to work. Yeah? He starts to what happens to the mat? Because of him. What happens to the mat? It disintegrates. Yeah? He gets destroyed. Yes or no?
Yes.
So what should you do about Said Shaukat who comes late all the time? Example. What should you do about him?
Ask him to come out early.
Ask him to come early, advise him to come early, do counseling, do whatever it takes. Because you know, because of one guy, he brings a bad name to the
And
organization.
we have tried to understand the reason why he is coming late.
Even though yeah, you will try to understand, but at the same time, you need to prioritize.
Yeah.
So, this is important or him important?
This is important.
Well, again, you're part of the organization. And if this person who's part of the organization is not being positive, is always being negative, is always having disciplinary problems, then you should take action. You help, you advise, you coach, you do whatever it takes in the most legal halal sense of the word to bring him to join you. But if he doesn't want to listen, what do you do with this guy?
We have to call Azrael.
You tell him to go get another job. Yeah? You see, because of one person, the whole mat goes down the drain. The whole organization goes down the drain. So you must take care of everybody. Everybody must play their role. Now, I saw you doing this, putting it close together. Why? Why are you putting it close together?
Bonding, strong bonding.
So when you come close, you become strong. Yes? What do you do to come close? When you come to the company every day, you hold hands, is it?
No.
Then? What do you do to come close?
Close collaboration for the activities for the organization.
What do you do to come close?
To achieve.
We talk to each other.
We communicate. Start for yourself. We communicate, we talk to one another, we do the salam masra. The more you communicate, the stronger you get, the lesser the gaps. These gaps on the mat in real life we call assumptions. The less you communicate with one another, you start to have assumptions to one another. This looks like a gangster, example. This looks like a drug addict, for example.
Like, anything repeat?
Drug addict.
That's okay.
Because why? Because we hardly communicate with one another. We stay in our respective silos. You know, that's bad. So you need to always communicate, even though you're not in the same office. Are there some of them?
Most
no.
the same.
Most of the same. Some of them probably. I mean, with your other officers around Bangladesh, right? You need to communicate always. Always send them WhatsApp. Ask them what's your bang today. How are you? Are you still alive or not? Because I met some people when they come for training like this, then they say, "Oh, 20 years I've not met this guy." The more you communicate, the less the gaps. The less you communicate,
Assumption will
the
increase.
gap gets bigger, the assumptions get bigger, and you start to destroy your team because of these stupid assumptions that we have with one another. In Salat, namaz. Namaz alone or namaz together, which one is better?
Together.
Together. Jamaah.
Waqimus salah.
Jamaah.
Jama.
DHL, this is your jamaah. Your congregation. This is your jamaah. When you namaz, jamaah, you go into the soft. The lines. Yes.
Lines. So,
Every day you come to work, you go into the soft.
Yes.
Your specializations.
Yes.
Some of you sales, some of you HR, some of you finance, some of you admin. You go into your respective soft, respective specializations every day. Now let's say the person next to you, when you do your namaz, the soft is not correct.
Closer.
You bring them closer. If they still don't want to be close, what do? You tell them to go behind. In namaz, we make sure the line is straight with our legs.
Yes.
Yes?
Straight. Yes.
In DHL, we make sure our hearts are aligned with one another. Because if it's not aligned with one another, just being on the right frame of mind not enough. You must be in the right heart. And our hearts must be aligned with one another. Meaning, you're not thinking bad about one another. If you're having that, go get another job. Because you only live once. But since you choose to be in DHL, you must have that heart with one another. If you have issues, confront, talk, trash it out. Remember, be professional, not emotional. Professional means what? What does professional mean? Professional means you deal with it with manners. The Arab word for it is adab. Yeah? You deal with it professionally. It's not about the person, it's about the issues. Settle the issues, move on. Because who choose to be in Asia?
My
Who choice?
My choice.
My choice. When you have problems,
My problem.
when you have problems, yes. No problem, no?
No fun.
Every problem has a
Solution.
Every solution we give you who? And here, who?
Me.
So stop bangawing, say loudly.
Stop bangawing.
Turn to the person next to you, say.
Stop bangawing.
Stop banging.
Some of you, I noticed some of you were here doing it. Some of you, because there were so many people, so you like away. So your body cannot be there, but your spirit is there. The same goes with you in DHL. You want to know what's going on. It's not just about doing your job only. You want to know how's the sales coming up. How's the money coming out? How's the money going out? Because for some people, especially the downliners, your staff, they're only thinking about the salary at the end of the month. And that's very scary. So people at your level, you need to encourage people to not only know the job, but know what is it all about the company. What's happening with the company? Company doing good or bad? Good in what way? What sense? How's it doing worldwide? Then then you can call yourself part of the company. Okay? Put your right hand up. Put your right hand on the shoulder of the person next to you. Make sure you still alive, massage. You tickle everywhere.